Have you ever heard that saying, "Get behind me, Satan"? Well, I'm saying, get behind me, fear, because I finally figured out what that saying means. It really means, get fear behind me. Put it in the past where it belongs, and I no longer want it affecting my choices. Fear is such a sneaky little bugger that it shows up in so many forms and so many deceptions. And it has everything to do with owning your true worth. Because here's the thing, a lot of times we have these feelings of worthlessness or unworthiness, and it's really because we don't really own the truth, the true value of who we are and what we're really worthy of, which is everything. You and I were all born to experience the deliciousness of life. That's what it means to be human. And yet we let fear stop us right in our tracks. Sometimes we don't even know that it's stopping us. But how does fear show up in your life? It shows up as, it can show up as laziness, complacency. It can show up in your relationships as blame and resentment and anger. It can show up in your career as not having the courage to ask for a raise. It can show up in your personal life, not being able to even have open, honest relationships with your friends. Fear is everywhere until you get a handle on it and learn how to see it for what it really is and overwrite it with love. Some of your fear-based beliefs may have come from your childhood. In fact, most of them probably did. They came from your parents, from your religion, from your school, from television, from your family and friends. And sometimes they even are created as a way of making sense of the chaos around us as children. And unfortunately, as adults, they're still blocking us. And what's interesting is that a lot of times our beliefs are actually other people's beliefs that they projected on us and we unconsciously bought into as truths. So how do you override fear-based beliefs so that they no longer stop you? Well, the first key is to dig them up. And that requires a lot of sitting and paying really close attention to your beliefs and seeing how they resonate with you. The way to tell if it's a fear-based belief is if it has any kind of judgment attached to it. You know, think about when you were a kid and you heard things like, you don't deserve that, you're not worthy, you get what you deserve, you've been a bad kid, you're just a stupid girl. Yeah, I was raised with some of those too. And unfortunately, like I said, we unconsciously buy into those feelings of worthlessness and unworthiness that we're taught as children. And those are all fear-based beliefs. See, they were all based in someone else's judgment of us. And love-based truths, as I talk about in a lot of my work, is always based in empowering you. Fear-based beliefs are judging, they're limiting, they're controlling. Love-based truths are empowering, they're liberating, and they make you a better person. So one of the keys that I've found to getting past these fear-based beliefs and really owning my true worth is through self-forgiveness. Self-forgiveness is almost a magical tool because it lets you literally put all of those beliefs in the back where you no longer have to deal with them on an everyday basis. And sometimes they still sneak back up. Every once in a while a belief comes up and I just laugh and say, oh my gosh, I can't believe that's still in there somewhere. And then I deal with it. I forgive myself for ever buying into the irrational belief that whatever that irrational fear-based belief is, and then create a new, loving, empowering belief that is based in truth. And the truth is that you are worthy, that you are worth whatever your heart desires, and you were created to live a joy-filled life. It's time for you to own your true worth and say to those beliefs, get behind me, because I'm not going to let you control me anymore. Until the next time I see you, have a beautiful, fearless, and fabulous Friday. And as always, if you like what you hear and see, please feel free to tell your friends. Pop on over to my homepage and get your free gift. And then if you want, leave some comments below about how you felt about this particular video and any subjects you'd like me to cover in the future. Mwah.